Hello and welcome back to another legitimate aviation trip report. My name is Devin and I am your host as today we head to Minneapolis on my first Delta flight in 2 years. Today's trip was filmed back in summer of 2024, so some of the seat details and flight details went missing. And I may have forgotten to record some of them too. Anyways, here is N878DN, a hard-working little Boeing 737-900ER making the Redeye trip down to the Twin Cities. For those of you who remember the extravaganza I hosted in June, this video is one of the flights from that trip, hence the Spirit Airlines you saw at the beginning. On this flight, I make myself at home right here at seat 24F, a regular economy cabin seat. The seat is fairly basic, offering around 32 inches of pitch and a recline of about 2 inches. This Delta flight was equipped with the excellent Delta Studio IFE, along with in-flight Wi-Fi, a power outlet, USB port, and usual adjustable headrest. And now, to completely 180 the vibe of the intro, I'm gonna sign off for a bit so you can enjoy the sights and sounds of tonight's departure.
It's not just the destination, it's the journey that makes the difference. Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and a shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help. As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewy tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located compartments at the front and center of the plane.
Oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing.
Does not open. Go to deltawifi.com using your browser. Sign in with your SkyMiles account or sign up for SkyMiles for free. Once connected, you can explore curated experiences from brands you love, all with a SkyMiles membership.
Turned off for the remainder of the flight. There is a call light and a reading light above your head.
because this flight was a red-eye, and I didn't actually sleep at all the night before, I fell asleep almost immediately after I put the camera down. So that means no in-flight service for me this time. But for those ever so curious as to what a full-service airline in North America offers for their economy folk, it's a basic beverage of your choice like soda, water, coffee, or tea, and a Delta Biscoff cookie. The airline did have snacks available for purchase, but it's probably cheaper to bring some from home. And just like that, bam, it's daytime. I managed to get about 2 hours of sleep on this 3-hour and 30-minute flight, almost across the country. And boy was it necessary. as we wrap things up, it's time for my final judgment of the flight experience. First things first, I didn't check a bag, which means Delta didn't lose it. The seat was a standard level of comfort for economy, the IFE was responsive and had great variety. A super peaceful and uneventful flight, as always. I really do love my window seat red-eyes. And I do believe we arrived 20 or 30 minutes early. The ground crew in both Seattle and Minneapolis were friendly, and even bumped my seat a few rows closer to the front. Delta handled me very well, and I would 100% recommend them, assuming you aren't checking a bag. For context, they almost always lose my bags. If you enjoyed today's video, like it and subscribe so that I can be famous. So that I know I'm doing something right and to keep on going. Your support truly does mean the world to me, so checking out my Instagram at legitimate_aviation and gaining access to in-the-moment action of all of my travels, along with plane spotting photos, would be appreciated as well. Have you ever flown on Delta's 737-900? I want to hear all of it in the comments. But otherwise, it's been fun, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Pleasure to welcome you in Minneapolis, where the local time is 5:33. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, carry on stowed. Until the aircraft is parked at the gate, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Be careful when opening overhead bins to avoid injuries from items that may have shifted during flight. We invite you to download and use the Flight Delta app for our future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account. As you deplane, please take a look around your seat and your seat pocket and dig deep. Make sure you got everything around you and in those seats. These are phones, keys, wallets, etc. Once you leave the aircraft, you will not be able to come back on to claim those items. So really look around for those items you came on with. On behalf of Delta and the Seattle crew, I want to thank you again for joining us. We hope you enjoy your time here in Minneapolis, where your travels may take you. Have a fantastic day.
Great landing.
Redeye ikot ka po.
We have to go to 8.